Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a little fix. My bracket for my push rod system has come loose underneath the front of the floor of the Caravan, so we're going to be fixing that. Now, I noticed it a couple of weeks ago when I was filming the Caravan maintenance video. I was giving the Caravan a once over and I had a look underneath the van and I thought, what's that bracket doing there hanging down? So I had a quick look on the internet and I didn't find much that could help me. So I nipped round to the local dealers with a photograph, this one, and asked them whereabouts it was located. They showed me and I'm quite happy now that I can fix this myself, and it's something that if it ever happens to you, it's something you can do as well. So before we get this little repair underway, I just want to talk about a few safety tips. And one is, if you're going to be doing anything with your Caravan that involves being underneath it or close to underneath it, bring a friend with you or a family member so that if there's an issue, they can either help you or go and get help. Now, also, in terms of the Caravan, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be raising the front and lowering the back. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to chock the wheels. But as a belts and braces, because I've got a manual motor mover, I'm actually going to lock the motor mover on as well. You could do it with an electronic one as well, but it's just an extra piece of safety to stop them wheels from turning. I'm also going to be using my stacker jacks on my steadies to keep the front steadies high up in order to support the front end of the Caravan. So let's take a look at a few of the tools that we're going to be using today to repair this little bracket that's broken. So the tools for today are quite simple really. We've got an electric screwdriver, we've also got some handheld screwdrivers, a magnetic torch and various screws, because I'm not sure at this moment in time which screws are going to be suitable to fit the bracket back. So let's take... Okay, so we've raised the jockey wheel as much as we possibly can, and we've now got the front steadies on stacks. Now what helps me is, fortunately, there is a dip underneath the Caravan here, which gives me a little bit more room. So let's just take a look at the back steadies and how I've got them set up. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see this or not, but what we've done is we've got the steadies there set up. It's a little bit dark. And we've obviously got the wheel chocked as well. Now what I decided to do in relation to that, I've chocked the wheel, but at the same token, as I mentioned before, I've also put the motor mover on lock as well. So now we've located roughly where this has gone. In fact, I can tell you definitely where it actually come from. It's just here in this section. I hope it picks up on camera. Now I've checked the existing holes, and to be honest, they're not worth re-drilling or actually reusing. So I'm going to make fresh holes, and I think the best way to do it is with these screws here, which have got their own built-in washer. And I'm going to set this up above here, and then I'm going to take my drill or screwdriver drill, and I'm going to insert fresh screws. Now luckily, the way I've managed to do it, I've managed to cover over the existing holes. But if you can't do that, then probably the best solution would be, when I've dropped the screw, is to get some Sikaflex and fill it in. So you'll note that my bracket is slightly bent. I have tried to straighten it best I can, but I've still got free movement. That's one on. As you can see, there's still free movement, which is what I wanted. And now I'm going to fit the rest. It's a very awkward thing to do, this. It's not my place. I'm not in a happy place here. So, that's that. And the last one now, and that should do it. Yep, that's solid now, and I've still got this rod, the push rod is still free flowing, so I'm happy with that. Right, let's get from underneath this Caravan now. Right, so that's our little repair to the brake bracket for the Caravan. It's handy to have an Uncle Les with you when you're doing this. It's for safety purposes, as we mentioned before. Well, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you'll join us again real soon. But in the meantime, bye for now.